Stephen Menzies is in 11. The kickoff sees Canterbury running right to left, and Terry Hill is the first of the Manly players to bring it back, and Pollamount involved in the tackle. Fired up Craig Pollamount, and now David Gillespie sporting the beard. With Carroll now playing it just outside the 20-metre line. Manly lying second, Canterbury just off the bottom of the table. Good money apparently with the bookmakers. Here's a chance for Canterbury. Robert Ralph away from a loose ball from the Manly side.
Straight away they've signalled to the bench concerning Cliff Lyons. The Canterbury players did that as well, as Ford takes the ball to the right-hand side of the field as Lyons very slowly back into the defensive line.
So the Bulldogs are just outside the Manly 20-metre line. Darren Brett chances a pass back. Now it's been knocked on by both. And it'll be a Manly loose head and feet, and Cliffy Lyons is still not well.
Well, he had to reach up to catch that pass before, and he's really clutching his ribs. He must have caught one in that area. Des Hasler on the sideline. Ready to come on. Here's the incident here. Yeah, he looks. I think he went down on the knee of the Canterbury player.
Canterbury persevere. They were keen to win that one against the head, weren't they? And a bit of a scuffle up between the number 9s in back play as we go across with Kosef and stay with the football. Lyons and Ridge. Ridge gets a pass away. Then it goes on. It's going out to the winger who will score, Danny Moore. The big, long Queenslander, Danny Moore. He gets in to score. The two number 9s are still dusting up back down the park as the ball goes along the line.
A real doubt about the pass from Matthew Ridge, who injected himself beautifully into the back line. Second man ball from Cliff Lyons was a telling one. That's forward to Terry Hill. And that one to Danny Moore set the try up. Two number 9s were still at it. It'll be Jim Sedaris who's got the smile on the face after this.
As the conversion attempt is taken by one of the super boots in the game. So Manly lead Canterbury 6 points to 0. Friday night football. Just repeating that Cliff Lyons was injured in the opening minute of the game. And then he's left the field with a torn hamstring. The penalty goes against Canterbury's back line for getting up inside the 5. As Owen Cunningham is escorted from the ground. Penalties 11. Cunningham, let me have a look. Is it a blood bin? I'm not sure. I can't see any indication of that. It's probably just an interchange. Here's Tierney with a buffeting run that takes him to the 40-metre line. Sedaris, he had an unhappy game the last match we televised here. It was against the Warriors. But tonight it's a pretty confident Jim Sedaris. Now Tuvey, and he's taken by Gillies and Lamb. Play back for Daniel Gartner to send Nick Kosef towards the forward line in defence. And he's tackled on the 20-metre point. So what will Manly do here? Will Hasler put it in the air or Ridge? Ridge it is. And there it goes, the bomb. And a test here for Canterbury. The bounce back is with Hasler. He plummets over the line. And he's going to give a try. Desi Hasler scores for Manly, the second of the night.
Daniel Gartner flies high. So too Hamono. So it's 15, 16 and 17. All the players off the bench who were involved in this try. And a simple one.
Not a bad trifecta. That one.
It'll pay all right, that trifecta.
At long odds, 15, 16, 17.
Oh, the bottom weights.
Yeah, I had 14 in it, Neil Tierney. Didn't feature.
But it also comes back to the great kick by Ridge. And since Cliffy's been gone, the kicking game's been at 6s and 7s. Danny Moore's put one in. We seen Desi put one in. But Ridge has got to take over there.
So Ridge converts. And it takes Manly to this comfortable lead. 12-0. 31 minutes gone. Friday Night Rugby League. Good tackle that by Steve Reardon on the much bigger Carroll. Then Hasler. Tuvey. Back for a second man shot. Kosef. And Menzies is unable to come up with it.
Oh, yeah. And the touches come on. This has to be a penalty to Manly. Maybe a chance for Ridge to kick a goal before half-time as Menzies was taken out of the play by a Canterbury defender. This will be very clear on the replay as the Sheriff, Brian Hollis, out there looking after his players. Halligan, the man, now also being called out is the gaffer, Simon Gill.
Let's have a look at it again. Stephen Menzies, because of who he is attracting so much more attention these days. And he's taken out by Halligan. Only holding the better, 51 and 38. The kick from Ridge. Has it got the length? Hits the crossbar, bounces over. Fatty standing there saying he probably meant that. Great control over the kick from Matthew Ridge. Statistical aids, he just rattles it all off. Just comes from him.
Yeah, we would know if he's wrong or not. He just sounds right, doesn't he?
Yeah, we just jerried to that. Now Gillespie plays it. They're just outside the 20-metre line. They go across for Desi Hasler to put it across for Cunningham, and then Hill channels back in. Hasler is still there, and Hasler will take the tackle and will play it back for Sedaris, who helped him down gently. Then Tuvey, and then an angled run from Kosef. And Kosef is 15 metres out from the Canterbury Bankstown line. Sedaris and Tuvey combine. Hasler waits on Cunningham. Gets a pass away that came off a Canterbury arm. It's play on. Hasler gets it away. Hopewate. He will score. John Hopewate gets the try.
They're the masters of ad-lib football, Manly, keeping the ball alive. And just keeping the football alive.
And the man we were just talking about, Owen Cunningham, makes the break. There's the offload, knocked down, and Desi had a couple of players out there to pass it to. Terry chanced his hand to try to get the football, but Hopper's the man. And of course comes from a couple of mistakes made by Canterbury. They're giving away penalties.
18 points to 0 now. And Ridge is just about his most difficult shot. There it goes, and with pinpoint accuracy. So Matthew Ridge bolsters the Manly score, 20 points to 0 over Canterbury.
We've got some positional changes. Hopoate's gone to fullback, Menzies to the centre, and Terry Hill onto the wing. As Tuvey, not a great kick from Manly here.
Taken out of midair by Gillies, and away goes Polomouta. Halligan takes the tackle. That's the 10-metre line underneath him. Timu. Tocco is with him again. Met by Tierney and Hasler. There's the try line. 3 metres upfield. Timu goes back to the blind side. Polomouta uses a second man play. Then he goes over the line, and it's a try for Polomouta. Well, they probed and schemed, and eventually they outnumbered Manly. Darryl Halligan, 5 metres in from touch, and he's pulled it around too much. So no change. 20 points to 4. Manly over Canterbury. So Carroll and Gillespie are going back into the game as Daniel Gartner and Neil Tenney come from the field. Canterbury winning the scrum inside their own 20-metre line. And John Timu tries to promote Stephen Hughes, and Hughes has gone over the sideline. That is great defence by Manly.
Well, how good is it? Canterbury have put on about 3 cutouts, looking to try and get around this Manly defence, and they've just handled it to perfection. Marked up, they slid well, and then just got them going backwards. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, Craig Guinness very, very strong in defence there. All the momentum going towards the sideline, but he had to show plenty of strength. Acclaim from his teammates as Manly win the scrum. Tuvey, a cut-out pass to Innes, throws the dummy and straightens up centre field.
Tuvey, Kimono, 20 metres out. And are they about to put another one on the board? Hasler, and then Menzies, and then Matthew Ridge turns it inside, and they slam it down through Innes, capping a fine game. Try for Craig Innes, and 24-4.
Sorry, Ray, a beautiful backline move there. Lovely ball from Stephen Menzies. They come to the left side of the field. Jeff Tuvier's first receiver. Des Haslam, look at this ball. Beautiful catch and pass into one motion. Matthew Ridge could have thrown the long pass to Moore, but gave it to Innes, who did a good job to get the one-handed put down across the line.
Yes, all that play needed was quick hands to find the open spaces. Canterbury had, they were very short in numbers out here. Matthew Ridge, he probably could have scored himself too if he had kept going. Great inside ball, and Menzies, he's had a big second half with his big hitting. That was a lovely pass. I mean, Innes is playing wounded as well, that has done for the last 10 or 15 minutes.
And that set the Manly machine in motion back for the try line. And here's Ridge just offline. Just offline. 24-4 then. 6 minutes remaining. And the man that started this try really is the man that finishes it. Craig Innes plunging over with the defence hanging off him. El Masri and Hetherington. Tuvey. Homono. Here it is. You want it? Ridge has got it. Ridge does the same. Tuvey has another go at trying to go through this tunnel that's proving rather popular. Tuvey playing it back for Sidaris. Carroll. He's wound it right up. Carroll, he lost the ball. (24-4), and he's given another penalty. And the sin bin is ordered. Terry Lamb, I think it is. Yeah, Terry Lamb has been sent to the sin bin. 1 3/4 left on the clock. Homono again, then Sidaris. Now Cunningham. Cunningham, 3 metres out from the line. Held down by Damien Ford and also by Price. Sidaris' pass finding Hopewadi. Intercepted by Daryl Halligan. Down the left flank. The Manly defence coming across. Look at Menzies. Menzies is across there. And he gives Carroll the chance to make the tackle. Big run by Carroll. Halligan plays it. Now it's with Timu. And John Timu has pulled down 20 metres out. 79 minutes on the clock. Polamauta's pass for Darren Britt. Plenty of work by the big fellow again tonight. Canterbury have been outplugged. And siren has sounded. I must admit I was looking at our clock. The siren has sounded. And referee Kelvin Jeffs calling time, with Manly defeating Canterbury by 24-4.